Now, not very often are they put on a pedestal for the work they do, which is unarguably not matched with the pay they receive as employees. But recently they got some accolades when the Rotary family of the BVI pulled a few pennies to make some plaques that will forever sit on their walls of their departments. Kathy Richards has the details.
On August 7th and 8th, when that tropical storm unleashed its wrath on the British Virgin Islands, greatly affected was the particular island of Tortola.
I just wanted to say, the Rotary Club of Tortola, we were very pleased to start the initiation of the cleanup of the Rotown area. When we decided that we wanted to clean up, we didn't expect to see so many of the servicemen and women out there. That just made my heart sing. And to me, it was just fitting for us to recognize. And so at our next board meeting, I proposed it, and every single member said, yes. I believe that we come from an organization where, an environment where we forget many times to say thanks.
And we want to thank you for inviting them over and showing appreciation. They are still hard at work, but they have done a marvelous job over the last couple of weeks. I can't thank them anymore on behalf of the government, Premier and the government of the territory for the work that they're doing, and I want to encourage them to continue.
The plaque reads, Rotary Club of Tortola, BVI, Merit Award, presented to BVI Fire and Rescue Services for their hard work and dedication to the BVI community during the August 2017 floods. Congratulations and thank you all so very much.
It is with sincere pride and appreciation to speak on behalf of, no offense to fire, no offense to public work, but the one true A team in the BVI. Very quickly. I am so pleased to be working with such a phenomenal and amazing group of individuals on a daily basis who are so committed and dedicated. What we do 365 days a year, 12 months a year, rain, sleet, or snow, and based on climate change, who don't want to believe in it, at some point in the stage it might be snowing in BVI. We are there to do what we have to do. This team essentially, unfortunately, were caught with our, I hate to say, our pants down, because typically, August, as all of us know, is the one period of time that the majority of persons go on vacation. So essentially, when this storm came through, we were operating on a skeleton crew. And essentially, the crew, the team that you see here, is a team that restored the entire system.
I'd like to thank you for recognizing the Public Works Department and the role that we play in the recovery from the floods. I'd also like to thank my team. You guys did a wonderful job. Although we have the fire department and the electricity department that have to go out and do their thing, we have to clear the roads so that everyone can be able to function. So I really appreciate what you guys have done. A lot of us couldn't make it because we're still out there actually doing a lot of recovery work right now still. But thank you guys.
It was wonderful for the club to come together and to recognize the first responders. And yes, we have been doing it in the past, but it's been a long time. Many years that we've done it. I know that those first responders, electricity, PWD, and firemen appreciated the recognition, and we were very honored to do it and to have them amongst us. And I ended by saying that it is in the time of adversity that the British Virgin Islands and the British Virgin Islanders are at their best.
But there is more to that story. The heroes among the heroes who were honored here today by the Rotary Club of Tortola were special people in between. Astrid, in particular, had a very great story and experience that she shared with us.
And I was very touched today when all the firemen who came to our meeting, and among them I saw Melvin Jeffers. About 20 years ago when Hurricane George hit us, my landlady, Mrs. Totman, did not have anybody to help us, and we were living under the roof, and the roof started peeling off. I called the fire department. The storm was already so hard, and Mr. Jeffers, Officer Jeffers, with 3 or 4 of his firemen, came and nailed down the roof, saved everything that we have this way. And afterwards, I put a picture of the firemen on the roof in the storm in the newspaper in the Island Sun and wrote a little article to say thank you very much. These firemen are really absolute magnificent. Most people don't even know what they do for us. So we appreciate that they could come today.
So how you feel now to see that 20 years later, the very fireman is standing in an audience of a hero's job again?
Well, I was very touched. I gave him a big hug. I said, Melvin, was you on my roof? He said, yes, it was me. And he even remembered. He said, and you put this nice story in the Island Sun to thank my man. And we really appreciate it, because people usually, just like it was mentioned in one of the speeches, people complain, electricity is off, this is off, that is off. But nobody ever says if something nice happened. And I will never forget this. This was really so very nice, and I appreciated that.
We have a lot more cleaning to do, but we're still watching the weather come along. Again, thank you very much. Just the spirit that we want to see. There are various controversial issues. We made the assessment early that we felt we could jump in and do it ourselves. We might need to make sure the ship is out there anchored to this one that's coming. So let's keep it close by, Premier, in case this one hits us. It's looking for a big one. Thank you all very much.
With that being said, we are again on yet another alert. Hurricane Irma seems to be heading this way, and the departments of disaster management, the office of the governor, the office of the premier, and many others are urging us to be prepared, not to be caught off guard. With this JTV News Report, I'm Kathy Richards.